Are you living a life of bravery or are you living a life of slavery? Hey everybody, this is Bishal Sarkar, author of the book I Love Public Speaking and creator of Rock the Stage Ultimate Formula. A life of bravery is always better than a life of slavery. Do you agree with me on that? Well, the reason I say that is because I love to be practical. Okay, now people call me Mr. Practical because of only one reason, because I give you practical tips and techniques that you can do and you can apply in order to overcome your stage fear, become more confident, and deliver world-class presentations in such a way that helps you increase your impact, impression, and income. And in this audio, I want to ask you this question: whether you are living a life of bravery or you are living a life of slavery. Now, if you are a good person, good human being, I appreciate that and I know that you're living a life of bravery, but it doesn't hurt to check right now. And the reason I say that is because many people know that I'm the author of the book I Love Public Speaking. I'm creator of Rock the Stage Ultimate Formula. I've appeared on multiple international radio shows and newspapers and all these things. But what most people don't know about me is that I come from a Bengali medium school where my parents paid 289 rupees per year for my school tuition, because that's the background I came from. I was studying in a Bengali medium school, which was also a government, and I come from a very small place in North India called Shiliguri, which is in West Bengal. Have you heard of West Bengal? Okay, great. So that was the place that I came from, and coming from the place. My parents always wanted me to be an engineer. And when I was growing up, I did not have that sense of ownership. I did not know what I wanted to do. I did not find my passion. I did not find my purpose. I did not know what I wanted to do in my life. So I was doing everything that people were telling me. I was taking science, then I was doing this. But I did not know what I wanted to do. And someday I found my passion. I knew that I wanted to help people. I knew that I wanted to interact with people. I knew I wanted to advise people with my perspective. I knew I wanted to teach people how to be confident in their lives, because I came from a background where I was not so much confident. However, when I found my passion and when I was ready to turn my passion into practice and then passion into profession, I had a hit. What do I mean by a hit? I did not have any support from my family. The reason I did not have any support from my family was because I was going to choose a profession, or rather a passion, which was not lucrative as a profession, which was not lucrative as a business, because that's the background I came from, right? People did not know about public speaking. People did not know about leadership. People did not know about youtube.com. People did not know much about these things, and neither did I. I did not know about all these things as well. So I had to fight an inner battle in my family. I had to fight an inner battle in my community, that I wanted to do something with my life. I wanted to, go out of Shiliguri and do some jobs and create some experiences for myself and meet new people and find more opportunities and then finally run my own business someday. But I was facing a lot of inner conflict within the family. And more than the family, I was finding a lot of inner conflict within myself. It was a tough thing. I still remember where those days, those afternoons when my father used to come to me and tell me, Vishali, I know you want to do this, but how can you ever make money with this? You cannot. I remember the time that when my mother, used not to speak to me for a few moments and few minutes because she thought I would mean to nothing. I remember those moments when my relatives used to laugh at me for my dreams. It made me feel bad. It made me feel embarrassed. It made me feel frustrated, but at the same time, it made me brave. Because I knew that if I wanted to do something in my life, I had to take an action. I knew that I had to make a difference in my life. But I was passionate at the same time. I was scared. I was afraid. I did not know how to go out there. So, first thing, when I came to Bangalore, I finished my, did my management college thing, and it was done. My college thing was done, and after that, I joined a job in business standard, worked for First Source, then business standard, and then I knew that I was ready somehow to get into a little bit of speaking, a little bit of training. And I started doing that, and people started appreciating that. People started giving me standing ovations. People started giving me a lot of invitations for speaking. I mean, I was getting invitations from different management colleges after that to speak there and motivate them and inspire them and teach them about communication and leadership and how to rock the stage. And finally, when I was ready, I thought I was ready now. I'm ready now. I'm ready to leave my job. I'm ready to start my own business. I'm ready right now. I'm feeling excited. I want to do this. I want to do this. And then an inner fear hit me. An inner voice. I know you know what voice I'm talking about. An inner voice that tells you and tells me that, Bishal, you are not ready. Bishal, who will listen to you? Bishal, you don't know how to market yourself. Bishal, there are so many motivational speakers out there. How will people even know about you? Bishal, you don't have a book. Bishal, no newspaper will ever come to you. How will they ever be? How can they even know about you? Bishal, how can radio channels know about you? Bishal, you don't have whatever it takes. Have you ever heard any of these voices inside your head? One of my mentors, Les Brown, who also is a friend of mine now from last year, he says a line that if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. If there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. And I was having the enemy inside me. I was having that negative self-talk within me. I was having that self-doubting behavior in myself that I had to overcome. And I finally met one of my mentors at a CCD. I remember that afternoon. I went to him. He was sitting right there. I said, sir, I want to meet you. I want to talk to you for something. And he said, yeah, that's why we are here. Let's talk about it, Bishal. Let's order some cappuccino. So we ordered the cappuccino. He ordered something else to eat. And I was not in a mood of cappuccino. I wanted some answers. So I told him, sir,